Law will require all uniformed patrol officers in Maine to carry Narcan while on duty starting January 1st of next year.
Governor Mills signed the bill into law last week. Officers would also obtain medical training on how to administer or dispense the life-saving medicine that helps people overdosing. The bill's sponsor, Representative Nina Milliken of Blue Hills, says the new law will save lives. Last year, over 700 people died of drug overdoses in Maine.